Sometimes we'll get a call in from a shooter who's at the range and maybe they feel that their reticle is just slightly canted. Now, that could be a couple different things going on there. We'll leave a link in the description below to another video we've done on another potential thing that could be causing a slightly canted reticle, which actually has to do with the mounting process and just some common errors that people might make. But one that's really simple that you can check out before you go back to remounting your scope or releveling or anything like that is actually just getting directly behind the gun and looking at it completely straight on. And what we're getting at there is, think about right-handed shooters. When you're a right-handed shooter and you come in actually from the left side of the gun, but you put it in your right shoulder pocket, what some people have the tendency to do without even actually noticing it is they actually cant their rifle into their shoulder a little bit. And that gives the misconception that their reticle is actually slightly canted counterclockwise. Vice versa goes for left-handed shooters as well. Those guys put the rifle in their left shoulder pocket, and then they can have the tendency to cant it into their shoulder again a little bit, causing it to look like it's slightly canted clockwise. And so the way you can tell if that's happening for sure is, again, you can just get right behind your rifle. And it might be tough to get a perfect eye relief with this because we're almost talking about putting your chin or your eye directly in line with that rifle scope. But if you do that, you make sure your rifle's level. Maybe you can reference off something that you know is vertical out on the range, or a plumb bob if you have one. Then you can see if your reticle is actually canted or if you were just canting the rifle itself a little bit to make a misconception for a canted reticle. Again, if you do go and you find that the reticle is a little bit canted, one thing that you can do is check out that link in the description below, like we said, because one thing that people have a tendency to do is actually level their rifle scope off of some of these external turrets. And really what it's happening at that point is we're stacking so many tolerances away from the actual reticle inside the rifle scope that we can get our rifle scope to a point that looks level to a bubble, but it's actually not truly level. And then we're going to want to get a plumb bob out and do that whole thing. So check that link out in the description below if that's your case. Otherwise, we're always happy to talk to you on the phone. So give us a call, shoot us an email, or hit us up on social media too, and we can help you out there as well if you have any further questions. So thanks everybody for watching, and happy shooting.